Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're tackling something really fascinating, how a huge cultural moment tied to this blocky, pixelated world actually ended up shaking up what people wear.
It sounds kind of niche, but it's not.
Exactly. We've got one key source guiding us here. It's an article from Pixel Pulse Fashion. The title is 5 Epic Minecraft Movie-Inspired Shirts That Every Block-Building Gamer Needs.
Okay.
And it digs into the surprising impact of the 2025 Minecraft movie on gaming apparel, specifically t-shirts for adults.
Right.
So our mission is to unpack this piece, pull out the key insights, and figure out how a movie about mining and crafting really changed real-world style, how gamers show their passion. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what this source makes clear right away is this deep connection between a big cultural event, like that movie, and where gaming culture meets fashion. It highlights how our digital identities, our passions, they're increasingly finding real-world expression.
Intangible expression.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The ripple effect from a successful movie based in a virtual world showing up as a boom in specific clothing styles. It's genuinely fascinating stuff.
It really is. And the article positions a Minecraft movie, the 2025 one, as way more than just a film. It calls it a cultural phenomenon.
Well, the numbers certainly back that up.
Oh, definitely. A worldwide box office of $934 million. That's not just successful. That's basically proof that gaming culture hit the mainstream big time.
And the source argues that this huge success, it directly influenced how gamers then chose to express that connection through what they wear.
Right.
They specifically point to a big surge in demand for Minecraft t-shirts, but one's designed for adults.
And you can see why that happens when you look at the community itself, right? The article reminds us, the mining and crafting community, those millions of players.
Huge community.
And the movie, it celebrated these core themes. Creativity, problem solving, friendship, stuff that really hit home for the players. You even hear it from people quoted in the article, like Jennifer Martinez. She's a mother casual gamer from Austin. She said watching the movie made her feel so proud of the community, she realized she needed to, quote, up my gaming shirt game.
Yeah. It's relatable. And then you have Dr. Sarah Chen. She's a gaming culture researcher at Stanford. She gives it that academic perspective.
Yeah.
She explains the movie acted as this powerful validation for what lots of adult players already felt. Minecraft isn't just a kid's game.
Right.
It's a complex platform for creativity, for problem solving, for building real community connections. And she directly links the rise in adult apparel to this newfound mainstream acceptance of the game. It's something mature, something valuable.
So it wasn't just I like this game, it was celebrating a passion that suddenly felt validated.
Exactly. And the article describes the effect on clothing as a renaissance in gaming fashion, directly sparked by the movie.
A renaissance. I like that.
It's a real transformation. The source talks about how gaming apparel is moving way beyond just like simple block patterns or basic pixel art you might have seen before. Now, it's about making sophisticated gaming statements, using complex cultural references that maybe only other players would really get.
And the market data they cite really drives this home. Retailers reported get this, 340% increase in adult gaming apparel sales since the movie.
Wow, 340%. That's not just growth. That's an explosion.
Right.
It just shows the scale of demand that was kind of waiting there, ready to be unlocked once that mainstream recognition hit.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lee, she's a fashion industry analyst, quoted in the piece, says the movie proved gaming culture has serious spending power and fashion consciousness.
Spending power.
Yeah. And she adds that brands are now treating gaming not just as some niche hobby, but as a legitimate lifestyle choice.
And Dr. Amanda Foster, a fashion psychology professor, she helps us understand why these newer, more sophisticated designs connect so well.
Okay, how so?
She believes the best gaming shirts, now, they do more than just slap a logo on. They actually tell a story.
Ah, interesting.
They connect wearers to the community, reference shared experiences, let players signal their expertise, and they do it while actually being stylish,
That makes perfect sense. And it's crucial because the source points out a demographic reality. The average Minecraft player, 24 years old.
Right, not 10.
Not 10.
Yeah.
And they're big groups in their 30s and 40s playing. These are adults. They want clothes that reflect their maturity and their passion for the game.
Yeah, not the, what did the article call them? The villager green shirt costumes from back in the day.
Exactly. They need stuff that's comfortable, looks good, and subtly says, yeah, I'm a dedicated player, but I also have, a grown-up wardrobe.
That shift in design, it leads us perfectly into the core of the Pixel Pulse article. They spotlight 5 specific shirts they think really embody this new post-movie style.
Okay, so these aren't just random examples.
They're picked to show this evolution we're talking about.
Gotcha. Let's hear them.
First up is the pop culture mining and crafting funny gaming t-shirt. The article holds this one up as really capturing the, quote, zeitgeist of post-movie Minecraft culture.
Okay, the zeitgeist.
Yeah, and it exemplifies the sophisticated evolution of gaming apparel.
So it's moving beyond just, like, showing a pickaxe or something simple.
Exactly. It uses complex cultural references, puts a clever spin on the classic mining and crafting loop. The source calls it clever, funny. And who's buying it?
According to the article, it's adult gamers who want to signal, their expertise, their cultural savvy, and their sense of humor. Apparently popular with streamers, too.
Makes sense.
They quote Marcus Johnson, a software developer from Seattle, who said, "It speaks to my soul because it's not childish or overly simple."
Yeah, it respects the player's intelligence.
And Lisa Park, she's a marketing manager. She found it worked for, Casual Fridays.
Yeah.
Said, "It bridges the gap between my professional life and my gaming passion," because colleagues recognize the movie connection.
That's cool. A subtle nod. Okay, what's next? Next, there's a focus on a key gameplay element. The chicken. Actually, 2 shirts focus on this. The second one highlighted is the Retro Gamer Miner Chicken Jokey Funny Gaming t-shirt.
The chicken. Okay.
Yeah. This one celebrates the humble chicken, but with a cool, retro-inspired design. The article calls it a Minecraft meme shirt.
Right, because for people who really play, chickens aren't just background noise. They're strategically important, right?
Exactly. That's the insider joke part. The article points out, and maybe for listeners who aren't deep in the mechanics, chickens are key for resources. Things like automation systems, food.
Yeah, food, feathers for arrows, eggs for farming, or even complex redstone contraptions. That's like Minecraft's version of wiring stuff up.
They quote Tyler Chicken Master Rodriguez, a streamer, who flat out says chickens are essential for automation, food production, and even redstone contraptions.
So the shirt signals, the deeper mechanics.
Yeah.
And the retro style.
Seems to help it cross generations. They share a story from David Kim, an uncle gamer from Portland. He wore it to his nephew's birthday after they saw the movie. Instantly became the coolest uncle ever because they shared that understanding of the game's quirks. It appeals to people who like classic gaming and modern Minecraft.
Nice. Okay, shirt number 3.
Number 3 is the Funny Miner Gamer Eat, Sleep, Mine, Repeat t-shirt. This one gets at that intense dedication, sometimes almost obsessive, right? With that classic mantra, eat, sleep, mine, repeat.
Yes. The mantra.
They mention there's even an I Love Miners version.
This taps into the lifestyle aspect, doesn't it?
Totally. Amanda Foster, a graphic designer quoted, says it represents her journey finding a creative outlet and community in the game.
And Jake Deep Dig Williams, a pro player, he reinforces that. Says mining isn't just digging, it's meditative, strategic, and often social. Calls it a lifestyle.
Yeah. And Robert Chen, a financial analyst, he identifies with it too, says it captures his dual life, professional by day, dedicated miner by night.
So it lets people communicate that dedication, but in a way that isn't childish.
Exactly. The source notes it's popular for men's shirts, fitting that need. Okay, number 4 shifts to the humor of, things going wrong.
Oh, I know where this is going. Creepers.
Bingo! It's the Funny Mining Gamer Pixel Boom Gaming Miner t-shirt. This design celebrates those infamous boom moments, unexpected creeper explosions hitting lava.
Turning frustration into shared humor. Every player has been there.
Right. Michelle Teachercraft Johnson, who uses Minecraft in education, says it perfectly captures that unpredictable nature of mining, the things that keep you alert.
And Carlos Rodriguez, an architect, feels it reminds him why he loves the game, saying it, quote, keeps you humble.
Haha. Yeah, when your perfect build suddenly has a giant hole in it.
Exactly. Patricia Williams, a community manager, calls it conversation gold at gaming meetups because everyone has a story.
And the article mentions its popularity in women's collections too, maybe for that relatable humor. The pixelated look ties it back visually.
Okay, makes sense. And number 5.
Number 5 loops back to the chicken theme, but with a different angle. It's the Funny Gaming Pixelated Chicken Jokey t-shirt.
Another chicken shirt.
Yeah, but this one features the chicken with a more sophisticated pixelated artistry. The source calls it a Minecraft birthday shirt worthy design.
Sophisticated pixels. Okay. So what's the deeper meaning here?
Like the retro chicken shirt, it signals understanding advanced mechanics, automation, sustainability, clever resource management. It's like a subtle badge of honor, the article says, for mastering those complex systems.
Gotcha. It's less about the meme, more about the mastery.
Precisely. Michael Thompson, a dad and engineering manager, shared a story about teaching his daughter chicken farming after the movie, and getting this shirt became a symbol of their shared journey.
Wow, that's nice.
And Sarah Redstone Chick Davis, a competitive player, she emphasizes chickens are literally the foundation of advanced automation for many builds.
So this design nods to serious technical skill.
Yeah. And Alex Chang, a software dev and Redstone engineer, someone who builds those complex machines in-game, feeling this shirt lets him wear his technical achievements with humor and style.
The article even mentions its educational value. Sparking talks about game engineering.
Right. So looking at these 5, you really see it. This is a whole different level of gaming apparel.
Yeah, it's not just merchandise anymore. It's about expressing your identity through these shared jokes, celebrating skill, acknowledging the whole lifestyle around the game.
Totally. And the article makes that point explicit. It shifts from just buying shirts to, quote, curating pieces that reflect your personal gaming journey.
The advice is basically, pick designs that really connect with how you play. Are you technical, creative, a survival expert?
Yeah, find something that resonates and connects you. They quote Maria Salcraft Gonzalez, a streamer and fashion enthusiast, who says your gaming wardrobe should tell your story.
I like that. Your wardrobe tells your story.
And it's not just for gaming conventions now, right? The article notes the need for versatility. People want stuff for casual Fridays, weekend meetups, movie nights, daily wear.
Makes sense. And they even touch on families. Coordinated apparel. Not identical, but creating a shared identity, bridging those generations that play together.
Yeah. So pulling it all together, the Pixel Pulse fashion piece makes a really strong case that Minecraft movie success, it did way more than just entertain people.
It really validated a whole community. It boosted this desire for expression among a huge demographic.
And it truly opened new possibilities for expressing gaming identity through fashion.
Yeah, these shirts, they're framed as more than just clothes. They're statements about modern gaming culture. They're conversation starters.
And comfortable reminders of that whole creative community the movie celebrated.
Exactly.
Here's where it gets really interesting.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, this deep dive into Minecraft fashion, it really shows how these big cultural moments can take what seems like a niche passion and just weave it right into the mainstream.
Influencing everything from what we wear to how we connect with people who share our interests. And this raises, I think, an important question for you, for the listener, to think about. How else might the worlds we build and spend time in online start shaping our physical lives, our identities, maybe in ways we don't even expect yet?